Hey, awesome 8th grade. I want to go over the claims, hooks, and reasons for the introduction. First, second, and third period, this is going to be kind of a review and going over your homework. Fourth period, we didn't get a chance to do this yesterday, so we're going to actually do it together in class. All classes, make sure that you've got your hooks, your claims, and your reasons identified. So first of all, if you have your paper, make sure you get your paper out. If you don't have a paper, please ask the sub because she has some extras on the counter. So I'm going to just kind of pause for a second here and make sure everybody's got a paper. Okay, first thing we need to do is make sure that you had 3 colors. 3 colors to make a color key for your hook, your claim, and your reasons. So grab 3 colored pencils and make sure you have a color code. So you don't have to do the one that I'm actually doing. You can do whatever yours color interests are. Just make sure that you have 3 colors. So I'm making the hook yellow, I'm making the claims green, and I'm making my reasons. I'll pick a good blue color here. Okay? So, make sure you've got your hook, your claim, and your reasons all color-coded, and we're ready to go ahead and get started. If you look down on introduction number 1, first, second, and third period, we did this in class. Fourth period, we're going to kind of do this together, so follow along, and you can get the sub to pause the video while you are finishing up your paragraphs. But first, second, and third period, remember, we took our hook. The hook is what's going to catch the reader's attention. It can be a quote, a fact, it can be a question, an analogy, an anecdote, any of those things we've talked about before. In this particular paragraph, we have 1.16 million kids under the age of 17 go to the movies every year. So you're going to kind of go through that one. That is our hook. We're going to highlight or color that one, underline it with your color. So if you can go through and make sure you've got your hook as yellow. If I were producing a movie, I would not have any smokers in my movie. That's the claim. This is the thesis or the claim that we're going to be writing about for this particular paper, so we're going to make that one green. So if you would underline, if I were producing a movie, I would not have any smokers. That's your claim. This is what you're going to actually be finding evidence and reasons to support. In the paragraph, in the introductory paragraph, remember, you want to give a hook, you want to state your claim, and then you want to have your reasons. Introduce your reasons. So here we're introducing a reason as the first reason is it sets a bad example for children. This one should be very familiar to you. You've seen it on a quiz before. So the first reason there, then you come down and can read through. Oh, here we go. Another reason not to promote smoking is that it ages and wrinkles your skin. Then we're going to highlight that one. Color it with your reasons color, and then continue to go through, and it says lastly, smoking is a very expensive habit. So we're actually doing that one, a third reason, and color coding it that way. So make sure that you have on your first paragraph, if you're having to redo it from yesterday or fourth period since you're doing it for the first time, here's your hook. You've got your claim, and you have your reasons. Okay, now we're ready to do introduction number 2. Remember, we're looking for a hook, we're looking for the claim, and we're looking to identify the reasons. So if I'm reading this, Terrence's head hit his desk hard when he fell asleep in class. Maybe hanging out with his older brother's friends until after midnight the past few nights was not a good idea. So we're going to take that one. Kind of a small little anecdote telling what's going on with Terrence. So there's our hook. We're going to go ahead and highlight that one as the hook. And you know you've got your little anecdote there for about Terrence and catching the reader's attention. Then we're looking for the claim. What is it that the paper is going to be talking about? What are we claiming? What position are we actually going to have? And so here we read on, it is said that students who follow a curfew perform better in school. There we go. There's our claim. And now we know we can highlight that one with our claim color. And we know that this particular paper is going to be about students who follow a curfew, obviously, perform better in school. We need to have the reasons. What are the reasons? Well, here we come back here and it says, one reason they should adhere to a curfew. Well, what is that one reason? If we back up in the sentence, it says, studies show that middle school students require as much sleep as newborns. So there we go. There's one reason. We'll highlight that as a reason. So studies show that middle school students require almost as much sleep as newborns. One reason they should adhere to the curfew. Pretty much we got that one. With enough sleep, students will be awake in school and better able to participate and pay attention. Here's another reason. Even though it doesn't say another reason or the second reason, we do know that one of the things that we're going to support our claim with is that they're able to participate and pay attention. So here we go. We're going to highlight that one. Here's our second reason. So make sure that you have your reason color out and that you have underlined, with enough sleep, students will be awake in school and be better able to participate and pay attention. With a curfew, students are home to do homework and will not be out getting in trouble. Here we go. Looks like another reason that would support our claim. So, again, we're going to take our reason color, highlight that one, and we now have, in this particular introduction, we have identified the hook, the actual claim, and 3 reasons in this particular introduction. Now let's take a look at introduction number 3. Are you hot? Are you cold? Are you wearing that? Where's your books and your lunch and your homework at? Grab your coat and your gloves and your scarf and hat. Don't forget, you gotta feed the cat. Anita Renfro wrote these catchy words with the song Momisms, sung to the familiar tune of the William Tell Overture. Okay, so there, obviously, that's going to be our hook. So all of that in there definitely is something catchy that catches the reader's attention. It's very different. So just know that your hook can be more than just one sentence, one fact, 2-sentence anecdote. It can be more than that. This one's got the lyrics of a particular lyrical poem or made-up song. Scrolling down just a little bit, looking into the paragraph. We're looking for what is the claim. What's the claim? So here, her words best describe a typical day of mayhem through the eyes of a mother. Okay? Mothers who stay at home know that at times their lives can be discombobulating. Okay? Neither of these sentences actually make some kind of statement or have a position, so neither of them would be a claim. Now we're moving into, despite the chaos, stay-at-home mothers get the tremendous responsibility of only having one chance of raising their children in such a way that makes a difference in their child's lives and in society. So there we go. We can have, this is all going to be part of a claim. Now we kind of go through, it says, for many reasons, it is beneficial for one parent, typically the mom, to stay at home when children are young. That is also, so both of these sentences are going to be part of the claim. So let's highlight both of these, or let's take our claim color and underline both of those, because all of that is part of a claim. If you have just the first sentence, you got partially the claim. If you underline definitely the second part of that the second sentence, there's definitely the position that the author is taking in this paper. but both of these together make it a very strong claim or setting you up to see what their argument is going to be. Now we're looking for the reasons. One reason is the relationship that is built between parent and child. Here we go. That was pretty easy to find because it said one reason. Another reason, looks like an easier one. Another reason is the mother is able to focus on the developmental years before going to school and helping their child prepare. Also a claim, a reason. This has been shown to be extremely beneficial to preschool development. Lastly, the child is taught manners and etiquette in a one-on-one setting. So here we go. Right here in this sentence, it kind of gives us that with the transition words of lastly. So we know we can locate the hook, the claim, and the three areas that are the reasons. Okay, I'm going to get the substitute to pause the video just for a minute. Make sure that you have all of your hooks, your claims, and your reasons highlighted in the right colors that are according to your key, and then give you an opportunity to do introduction number 4 and introduction number 5 on your own. First, second, and third period, you should have already had this done from homework, but I'll give her a chance to check and see if you actually did your homework, and then we'll go on and do this. Fourth period, give it a shot. Try to do the introduction 4 and 5 on your own, and then we'll come back and we'll go through them together. Okay, introduction 4. Nelson Mandela said, "If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you." Well, there's a quote right there, and we've also know that some of our quotes can be a hook. So that looks like a pretty good hook. So hopefully you have that one colored in your hook color. Inappropriate behavior in the classroom has stolen the opportunity for a good education. This has caused the United States to fall behind many other countries when comparing educational results. Students who cannot behave and participate in class should be sent to an alternative school. Well, you all have seen this paragraph before, and you know that that is the claim. Students who cannot behave and participate in class should be sent to an alternative school. Now we're looking for reasons. This will remove distractions so other students can focus and learn. Looks like a reason to me. So make sure you have yours highlighted in your reason color. In addition, students who cause distractions in class may learn better in a different setting. There's reason number 2. So make sure that you have yours highlighted for reason number 2. And with these changes, teachers would have more time to teach and do engaging activities. So there's reason number 3 for introduction number 4. Okay, for introduction number 5, I've gone ahead and highlighted the different areas so that you can see them, as you can follow my key that was before. Here is the first the first sentence is the hook. I do not think schools should be year-round is the claim. And you're going in and you are looking for reasons. Reason number 1, without summer vacation, the student would not be able to go on family vacations. 2, if a student wanted to go to sleepaway camp, they would not be able to do it. And then the last reason is, if school was year-round, older siblings would not have time to teach younger siblings how to swim, swing, or climb trees. Got a little pathos in there. Okay. What I'd like for you to do is now create a Google Doc, name it argumentative essay, and then make sure you have it in your ELA folder. Then try to do your draft of your introduction. Make sure you have a hook, your claim, you introduce your 3 reasons. So make sure those are in your ELA folder and you have the hook, the claim, and the 3 reasons. Okay, great. I'll be checking those this afternoon.